checking in with NFL insider Field Yates from the NFL Combine. And Field, I want to talk a little bit about Ja'Marr Chase. He's a lot of fun for us on the team side to watch and cover on a daily basis. But for you in the media world, just how enjoyable is it to watch and cover a guy like Ja'Marr?
So it's our job to try to be as objective as possible. It's also impossible to ignore a player that's got such a unique skill set at such a young age, who's making the game so fun, and it helps when you're winning. But Ja'Marr Chase was fun to watch even when things weren't going perfectly for the Bengals on offense, which was that was infrequent this past year. But it was great to see him perform at such a high level, and there was an obvious joy that I think is something that not just football fans, people at all level can sort of appreciate and learn from. And for a player that we didn't get to see the year prior at the college level, it was really fun to see.
When Ja'Marr was drafted, he said, I'm going to come in and break every record. Well, he nearly did that. Yeah, his rookie, he really did. He called his shot. When it comes to just Ja'Marr and his skill set, when did you know that he was going to be a special player for this organization?
I have to tell you that I had it like his sophomore year of college when the numbers were off the charts at LSU, which they were. This year, I don't know if I can pinpoint the specific moment. I think 4 of Ja'Marr's first 16 catches went for a touchdown. So you're thinking to yourself, that's 25%. If he catches 80 passes this year and he scores 20 touchdowns, like we're talking about one of the greatest seasons, regardless of age in NFL history. But I think it became pretty clear pretty early that the NFL is full of brilliant athletes, and yet Ja'Marr Chase is just like that much more explosive and athletic with the football in his hands than even some of the best defensive backs. I think that was something that they did an amazing job of. Not just he's an amazing player, but there's also it takes two to tango in the way that in which they were scheming up opportunities for Ja'Marr to run after the catch made obviously a decided impact on this team's incredible run.
So I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot here with this next question. Ja'Marr has been a walking highlight reel pretty much the entire season. If you had to pinpoint one of his most impressive plays from the year, which would you choose? And while you're kind of thinking about that, because I know there's lots to process, mine personally is from the Detroit game when he was blocking for Joe Mixon. The ball wasn't in his hands, just showing just how important and how valuable he is to this team when he's not necessarily being a playmaker. So which one goes for you?
So I thought when you said I'm not going to put you in the spot, but can you do the gritty? Which I was going to say absolutely no chance.
That's a missed opportunity. Can we see your gritty?
And chew gum, so much less do the gritty. That Kansas City game, the first one, there were a couple of plays that really stood out. There was the screen pass where he caught the ball at the line of scrimmage. I think it was a 77-yard touchdown, where it looks like the 3 defenders who were closest to him, like he had bug repellent on, and they were like, hold on, we got to fly away from this guy as opposed to go and try to tackle him. That was one play. And then obviously the extremely well documented was it 3rd and 28 or 4th and 28 completion in that game where he just basically it's me versus you, and I'm just better than you. And in a big moment, making that kind of play is sort of emblematic of his season. But I will always think about, and I was saying right after the catch, that long touchdown run is that like he made guys who I know are fast look slow. But it's a good problem when we're having to decide between like 12 or 15 plays, and he's only played for one season.